So this is crazy, but this song is my most viewed music video on my channel. And the funny part is it literally took like maybe 15 minutes to make, 20 minutes to make. As long as it took for me to sing the song 4 times or 5 times in different angles, that's how long it took to film, and then I had to edit it. It's crazy, and it has like 40 something thousand views. Blows my mind. Very simple song, actually. Even in production, there's not a lot going on. There's 32 tracks, but technically, I mean, look at this many are like, this is what, how many is this? How many tracks is that? That's a lot of tracks. 17, what is it, 14 tracks? 14 out of the 30, okay, there we go. So if you move that like that, it's 20 tracks total with these 14 choir vocals. So very, very simple. We're going to go through it all, how I made the song, Even in the Wild. I wrote it, actually. I made the, look, it's actually titled LG. Let's zoom in. Look at this. These sections over here, if I move in, where was it? Right here. LGA Airport, right here. You see that? That's because I made it in LaGuardia when I was flying down to Nashville. Oh, man, that's funny. These sections right here were made in LaGuardia. That's so funny. This guitar part is, let's see, what's the original? So this is the original key. Tempo has been sped up. It's been sped up a little bit, and then I chopped it up actually a bit. So if we were to actually go and find this guitar, let's see, guitar underscore happy melody. Okay, let's type in guitar underscore happy. This is the original track, I think. Yeah, this is the original one. And it repeats kind of similarly. But I chopped it up, and this is what it turned into. And let's turn this off. See, it's a little faster. So I chopped it up a little. I added a little EQ, a little brightness, mid-range actually. Magic switch to add a little bit of, this adds chorus. Here's a little bit of chorus going through now. And then reverb, end verb. So without anything, this is what it sounds like. With. And then we have some drums coming through in the after the. Let's do the vocals actually, because the vocals come in right here first. So we have these main vocals, my vocals. Ran them through. Actually, I wrote this on the plane too, which is wild. And like, I wrote it on the plane, and like, they weren't the craziest lyrics, which blows my mind. Like, they were very simple. Like honestly, some like what I'd call like cheap rhyme schemes, and like, but people seem to like it, man. It's wild.
Not another love song. It's different.
Turning off all the effects. This is what it sounds like.
Not another love
Very
song.
dark. So we turn on console EQ, taking out a little bit of low end compression.
Lost in the moment.
Compressing
Navigate
a little. Delay vocals.
Not another love song.
Spreads the vocals a little. Takes a little bit of low end out, and tightens it up a bit.
Song. It's
More
different.
EQ.
I can see us growing.
A lot of high end.
Lost in the moment.
And then some de-esser. But then we have, so let's lower this, and let's bring this back to where it was, and let's take a listen.
Navigate the waters.
And right when we say navigate the waters, we throw in these drums, which I actually chopped up as well. So if we go through drum on loop 08, let's go to that. Drum underscore 08, simple. This is the original drum loop. And then I chopped it up a bit, put a little low end EQ, tightening up a little, and then also some parallel compression, really compressing it hard. So if we listen to these drums, you can see I chopped them up and sped it up. See how it's a little different? Threw an 808 bass in here, octaves, so you can have the low end and the high end, kind of high end coming through like the iPhone speakers a bit. So if we were to listen to this. So that's about it with the drums and the bass, and then it comes out, so that's just this.
Waters and oceans, even in the wild.
Very simple. Then we have my main vocals, which have a bit of noise gate and end verb. End verb is a very close reverb sound. I'll show you what it sounds like without it. And noise gate pulls out the vocals when I'm not singing. It's very interesting, kind of Nile horn, slow hands effect. So this is with it.
I see that night like it was yesterday.
Turning those two effects off, this is what it sounds like.
I see that night like it was yesterday. I told you things that no one's heard me say.
Have this pulsing synth come through, which I feel like came from somewhere else. I just don't recall, because I don't know how we would have recorded this within the track. So if we turn this off, this is the original sound. This is from something else because I recorded it, obviously. I just don't remember where. But I added some EQ to give it that mid-range. And then some pulsing tremolo. Then we have a second synth. Actually, no, oh, I'm sorry, no. That came from this synthesizer right here, the Korg Mini Log, because I remember recording this arpeggio when I got home. So, this is the arpeggio. Very bright, but I take off the top end with the EQ. So if we put these two synths together, we have this. And then later, there's another arpeggio that comes in with, again, kind of some EQ, top end EQ taken off, a little bit of that parallel compression, and some reverb. It's actually a lot of synth in there. So if you listen to it with the song, it sounds like
Love song.
very interesting. We got some harmonies coming through with the main vocals coming through. And let's take a listen. These verse harmonies right
It
here.
means a lot that I know that you'll listen well.
Right here, you hear the harmony. It's actually this exact same vocal that I took. I went to here, I adjusted it as a harmony, and then changed the formant of it to kind of give it a different tone. But it creates.
That you'll listen well.
It's an artificial harmony, actually. And then we have, let's see, we have these layered vocals inside the chorus over here. So let's see, this is the drum. What is this? Hold on a sec. This one. Okay, so we have two guitar parts actually, and then I'll show you the harmonies. This is out of place. There we go. Okay, so we have two guitar parts with a little bit of dot eighth on delay, and then again in the left ear. And this is what it sounds like with no effects. If I were to turn off just the left ear. Crazy, right? Crazy how much it affects it. The last part is these vocals. We have a bunch of layered vocals.
Not another love song.
So the main vocal right here, chorus vocal.
It's different.
Then we have same exact like melody, but just layered left and right.
Another love song. It's different.
Filling it up. And then we have harmonies. These harmonies right here. That stresses me out. I always put the left on top. Harmonies.
Love song. Different.
And then we layer them all together. We get this.
Not another love song. It's different.
Last section that we have is this little snare that I add coming into the end.
Different.
And these massive choir vocals, which are a bunch of Jacob Restitutos singing on top of each other. Kind of similar vocal EQ to like that we have in the original main vocals, but you can see that it's just all panned very differently, just kind of really filling it up with a bit of reverb, some echo. I have a feeling I probably use this because my replica XT was not loading properly for some reason, and then brightening it up and taking out some of the mid-range. And there we go.
Even in the wild, you're my love.
It's very funny what passes through in the final mix, like what you really hear. and what you don't hear as much of. Very interesting. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for getting this one over 40,000 views on the music video. I really appreciate you. Hope you guys learned something or enjoyed this video. And let me know in the comments below if I missed anything that you have a question for, or if you want to see this for any of my other videos or other songs. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless and peace out.